Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe SI Talk und bei mir heute eine ganz spannende Story. Erstens einmal Bruce Bragagnolo, wir kennen ihn von Timmins Gold. Timmins Gold hast es jetzt nicht mehr, aber früher war das einer unserer Aktien, die wir auch sehr stark gefolgt haben und Bruce war dort CEO. Und er hat ein neues Projekt und das wird uns vorstellen. Das neue Projekt die Firma ist noch nicht gelistet, allerdings wird es in den nächsten Wochen, wenn der Markt auch mitspielt, gelistet sein. Bruce, thank you for your time. And I said in my German introduction, we know us from the Timmins Gold
Yes.
back many years, and you have now a new project. It's still in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's I know, and it's silver.
Yes.
So, but you can give us a better information about this project, and you are not at the moment private, but you are thinking to go public.
Right.
So, first, start with the project.
Joe, first of all, it's good to see you again after a few years hiatus. It was good working with you at Timmins Gold, and here we are again. I'm the executive chairman of an exciting new company, Regency Silver.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just silver.
Mm-hmm.
It is actually silver and gold in Mexico, and we have projects in Peru as well that I'm very excited about.
Mm-hmm.
Our first project, as you say, we're private right now. We're looking to go public, as all private companies are. That's my domain, is the public world. We've raised money. We've done a drill program on our Dios Padre property in northern Sonora, which is a very familiar state for me in Mexico. The San Francisco mine was in Sonora as well, and I'm very familiar with the state and the country, as you know, from many years of working there. We're extremely excited about this project because it's one of the few high-grade silver projects that I know of in Mexico. I've scoured the country. I was also the CEO and co-founder of Silvermex Resources. And with Silvermex, we looked all over the country for good silver projects. So I was very impressed when I saw the grade and the potential of the Dios Padre property.
You say grade. What does this mean? You're very excited about grade.
Well, grade in this market is especially important because of the cost of production. The grade at Dios Padre, some of the drill intercepts are in excess of 3 kilos of silver. A lot of them are in excess of 1 kilo. And the widths are very good as well. We had some 500 grams over 12 meters.
Wow.
That's very exceptional. You don't see those types of grades and widths. I've seen a lot of very narrow, high-grade veins in Mexico, but not with that type of width.
So you see this in drilling, not in bulk samples, not in a sample of a surface. So you have this in drilling.
This is all from drilling. We fortunately had a database from 2 previous companies that owned the project. They were very excited about the project. They drilled it. They had good results, but due to fluctuations in the market in the past and due to the cost of entry, the option payments were quite high at the time. They decided to back out. So only the core of this project has been drilled, but there's a lot of drill data, and it's good data. We were able to use a lot of it in our 43-101.
Okay, do you have already a 43-101?
We do. It's not published, but it does show a lot of it shows some good tonnage and some good ounces.
You say you're not only looking for silver, you're looking also maybe for gold and so on. And most of the mines are related always. There's not only pure silver, it's also related always a little bit gold and so on. So do you looking also then for expand this project first? Is this your main focus, or are you looking also for other projects to diversify it, or how?
Yeah, we try to diversify. This is our property of merit. This will be our main property for the purpose of an initial listing. That's why we got the 43-101 done on this particular project, because it did have the potential to produce a good resource. So it's just under 10 million ounces at 156 grams per ton, but that's in a pit. This will, and for economics, we had to put a pit around it. This will ultimately be an underground mine, in my estimation, if we are able to drill more and produce a mine plan. For now, we have a resource. It's very early stages, so I wouldn't want to give any predictions about what might become of this. But it has been mined in the past. They took out about 20 million ounces from the property. But the real thing we have to do here is find the extension of the ore body. The grade and the tonnage and the width of the ore body leads me to believe that there's an extension somewhere. It's been displaced, probably down-dropped a little bit, so now we have to do exploration. We know what's there from our drilling, now we have to do some exploration.
Okay, and this is the major goal for this year, to find the extension.
Yes, that's right. We have to do some mapping and sampling and some more drilling. Now, on top of that, we have some very exciting gold projects. The projects were actually kind of rolling in the door a little bit last year. So we were able to also pick up a very nice project in Nayarit, which is not the usual spot you would look for a disseminated ore body. But we've found, we've traced an ore body, well, I shouldn't say ore body. We've traced this mineralized zone for kilometers along strike. And there's a second zone in the same property that has a different mineralization. It's more silver, zinc, lead. So we've got a disseminated gold or disseminated gold zone, and we have a disseminated but higher grade silver zone. So it's a great property. It's got some scale to it. It's 11,000 hectares, and we see a lot of potential there. A lot of potential.
When you come to the point, let's say, and you work in Mexico, you see a lot also around the globe. How good really looks these two projects for you?
Well, the silver project at Dios Padre is one of the best ones I've seen in Mexico at an early stage.
Yeah, for sure, it's still early stage.
It needs work.
Yeah.
But that's what exploration is all about. The property in Nayarit is very exciting. To see that big a structure that continues for a few kilometers, we don't know how deep it is because we haven't drilled it, but just the length of it and the scale of it is very exciting.
One of the important things for me always is management team. And you'll be there, that's very good, and you know exactly how you run a mine, public company, very important. You have a big success in the past. But which other people are on the board? What you can say to me? We are the background of the people.
Yeah, we're building the board up right now, and we're going to be adding as well. Right now we have Wayne Koshman on the board. He's had some success in the past. We've also got Giesbert Grunewagen from the Silver Arrow Fund in New York. Very good access to public markets. And we're looking to add other board members as well. So we're going to build the company as we go. But certainly, I think my experience in Mexico is probably the biggest thing to draw on right now.
You planned the IPO. So how maybe this looks like? I know you cannot say too much. This is for sure clear. But it is planned in the near future.
Yes, we've got a 43-101, which we have to finish off a little bit. It needs a little bit of buffing up.
Is this necessary to have a 43-101?
Oh yes.
Okay.
But most companies don't go public with a resource.
Okay.
And we're going to go public not with just a grassroots property, but a well-drilled, good resource. The second thing you need are audited financial statements. So we just have to get those prepared, updated. You file your PIFs, your information forms. We are raising money right now on a private placement to give us the money to go public with. And we'll do a small offering for distribution. That's the plan.
Okay. And then when you are public, then you raise more money and then you drill off, or not off, it's before a project is really drilled off, it takes a few years.
Takes a few years. The general estimate for a million plus ounces is probably 60,000 meters of drilling.
Okay.
At probably $150 per meter. So you're looking at $10 million to drill off 1.5 million ounces.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's US.
Yeah.
So it does add up.
Yeah. Bruce, thank you for the first introduction to your company. Good luck with the IPO. Next time when I come over, I hope you be the public. And then we can give the people more information about it. Also, what is your symbol and so on. Then at the moment, it is not possible to do this. Ja, das war ein Update oder ein Startinterview von einer noch privaten Firma. Den Bruce kennen wir wirklich, oder kenne ich schon sehr, sehr lange, und was halt da das ganze Spannende dran ist, weil er halt irrsinnigen Erfolg gehabt hat. Er hat halt mit Timmins Gold einen riesen Erfolg gehabt, er hat Silbermax auch als Gründer, hat er selber gesagt, einen irrsinnigen Background und auch irrsinnigen Erfolg gehabt mit diesen Firmen, und jetzt quasi ist es sein neues Baby, das er dementsprechend nach vorne bringt. Und das ist eigentlich das Wichtigste, was wir jetzt in dem Moment wissen müssen. Für mich war noch eine andere Frage extrem wichtig. Wie gut schauen denn die Projekte aus im Verhältnis zu dem, was er halt so gekannt hat? Und er hat es ja selber gesagt, die Projekte sind extrem gut, extrem spannend und natürlich alles noch Anfang, ganz klar. Aber wenn das Management schon mal passt und die Projekte gut sind, dann ist der Erfolg kaum zu verhindern. Mexiko ist ein guter Platz für Minenprojekte, und von daher bin ich echt gespannt, was da rauskommt. Das war's von Bruce Bragagnolo im Jänner 2019, Vancouver. Tschüss und Baba. Thank you.
Thank you.